Hi there guys, it's Pip here from pipweekly.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a search into keywords for any blogs that you want to write about. And the reason we do research into keywords is to see if we can compete on things like Google, Bing and YouTube if our blog or our video on the subject that we're doing is going to actually have a lot of competition or not, and whether it might show near the front where people can see it the most. So here you can see I've written my long tail keyword, and I've actually written the number of the keyword down the side there. So we have been advised to write at least 100 keywords and to look how they fare in Google. I've also written a bit about what the current Google content is, whether it's relevant or not, and in YouTube and Bing as well. And then at the side, if you want to, you can write in a use box whether or not you want to use it. I gave up on that. What I actually did instead was yellow is definitely yes, red is definitely no. So here, for example, we have online jobs for young people. That was quite good. In Google it was a 9. The content was really irrelevant to that. In YouTube there was 156,000 videos, related videos on the topic, and Bing there was only 162,000, which is actually quite low. And I'll just show you how to do that now, how to actually search for these keywords, because there is a certain way to do that. So let's have a look. So first of all, you want to get up Google, another Google tab separately, and then Bing. So that's just bing.com. Bing, for those of you who don't know, is a search engine that is by Microsoft. It hasn't really taken off. A lot of people, Google, I've never heard anyone say let's Bing it. I always hear people say, let's, have you Googled it? But apparently some people use Bing. Majority is really Google and YouTube. So Google's the number 1 search engine, YouTube is the number 2. And you might be thinking, well, why haven't you brought up YouTube here? And the reason why is because if I bring up the YouTube tab, so let's just type that in, let's go youtube.com, there we go. What happens is when you type whatever you're searching in the search box here, it doesn't actually always show how many videos have come up in that area, so that's pretty useless. So here's what we do. Let's go back to Google first. So Google, number 1 search engine. You actually use little speech marks. So you put a speech mark, you put your phrase, speech mark at the end, and what that does is it brings up exact results, because if you use this keyword and you use it in your blog say a couple of times, you're more likely to get ranked closer to the beginning, and of course the fewer results, the more likely you are to get ranked near the top as well. So for example here, I'm searching the keyword like your job but need to earn more. Really I'm wanting to do blogs for people in their 20s like me, who like their job but need to earn more, and that might be something they would type in. So those speech marks are very important. Now what this shows is actually there's no exact results for this long keyword phrase, but there are related searches, and there's quite a lot there, as you can see. So what we do is again, I've just gone back to my spreadsheet, and I'll put it in one of these columns here. So the next one of course is YouTube, so let's go back. As I say, we don't actually search on YouTube itself, and this is the reason why. So go on Google, type in the exact same phrase, or copy and paste it, and then if you put site.https dot, or the double dots like the colon, // www.youtube.com/. If you can't remember that, all you have to do is just go on YouTube itself. The URL is there, and just go back to Google, type it in here. Remember to put the site and the colon at the top, and what that does is that will show up. So here we go. In this particular search, for example, again, like your job but need to earn more, it's showing the exact results. As I say, if you did that in YouTube itself, I'll just show you actually. So say we do the speech marks, type it in, like your job but needs to earn more, put speech marks again, press the enter key. There you go, you see it hasn't actually, oopsie daisy, hasn't actually come up with a number anywhere. Pretty useless, although you can have a look at you know, what the content is, see if you think you can compete, or just get ideas for content as well. But if you want to know what the competition is exactly, this is the way that you do it. Now again, on Bing you do the exact same. Bing isn't very good at filtering the exact key phrase, which is why you've got thousands, hundreds and thousands of results here. However, if you still put your results into this spreadsheet, as I say, if we move along a little bit, maybe you can see it better then. Here we go for Bing. As I say, Bing is not exactly good at doing the exact key phrase, so anything related to that search it'll bring up. So there's quite a lot of results, as you can see, for each key phrase. Say, you know, you type in earn job, like job but need to earn more, it will bring up, you know, a lot of searches that are related but don't have that exact keyword. However, you can still see, for example, here, one of these searches has got, you know, 63 million, 47 million, it's only got 4 million, so for me, I would probably be more likely to, if I wanted to do content on Bing, to do a key phrase that was related to that, just because it's got a lot less competition. And it really depends on whether you're a video person or a blog person. For me, I'd like to do both. I prefer video because it's just quicker, and I think people get the benefit of seeing you. People don't always have time to search blogs. I don't really know actually anyone who searches blogs at the moment. Not to say that people don't, but YouTube I think is more direct, especially for the age category for me, which is 20s. So yeah, I would be able to see here, for example, you go 2,440 related searches for that exact keyword, one exact match on Google, so that would probably be a good one for me. And that key phrase there, for example, is long-term career move for young people. If someone typed in that exact phrase and they wanted to match with that exact phrase, I say on Google there's actually only one. So that's the way you do keyword research. It can take quite a long time. There are of course programs that can do that for you. I haven't looked into that because with the business model that I'm in, we've been advised to do it authentically, one, so we know how to do it, and that we can do it even when we might be at a different computer that doesn't have the you know, the software installed. B, because software, you know, I don't actually know how reliable it is or how much it costs, and they want us to keep our costs down as much as possible, and also just so that we can get some idea of when we're actually doing it, whether we can compete with the quality of the content that's out there, rather than you know, a software program just kicking up some content and you know, you don't know whether the quality that it's up against, even though it might be low, is you know, really good quality, and you're going to have a difficult time competing anyway. So that's how you do that. You can go for as long as you like. These words in pink are the ones that definitely want. They're fantastic for me. Red, as I say, is a big no-no, and I've also got a big no-no pile over here as well. If I scroll up for you, some of them just came up with too many search results, things that I wouldn't necessarily expect, So yeah, it's good to have a notepad as well, because then you don't have to search that keyword again. You don't forget that you've done that. So that's all from me. Hope you found that really useful, and until next time, feel free to check out all the blogs on pipweekly.com, pipwheatley. I'll put a link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. Got loads of blogs on there to help you live your best life and start your own business like me. And if you are interested in that sort of thing, but you really haven't got a clue, maybe you're in your 20s like me, and you just, maybe you don't have a university degree like me, maybe you do, maybe you just feel stuck where you are, maybe you like your job but you do need to earn more. If you are interested, I'll put a link on there as well on pretty much all the pages to the two amazing guys who helped me start my own online business, and who are helping me learn the skills like I'm showing you today to really take that off the ground and discover what I really would like to give in life, what would make me feel fulfilled, how I can fulfill other people's day. So feel free to check that out. Obviously feel free to comment, subscribe, hit the bell for those notifications, and I will see you next time. You take care now. Bye.